Serena made her debut last month, with her first appearance showing her coming across Charity Dingle, sitting alone beside a lake. She had been driving through the area and stopped because she needed to use the bathroom, but the noise she made in the bushes startled Charity, who was struggling through one of the darkest moments of her life. At the time, Charity was reeling after being sexually assaulted by Dr. Caitlin Todd. When Serena reached out to comfort her, Charity reacted in panic and struck her across the face. Despite the rocky introduction, Charity soon realized she could trust Serena and opened up about Dr. Todd and baby Layla. Serena listened with compassion as Charity shared everything she had been carrying. As they returned to their cars, Serena encouraged Charity to report Dr. Todd's blackmail to the police, explaining that it could strengthen the case against her. After saying farewell, Serena drove away, and her sat-nav revealed that she was heading for Emmerdale village. She arrived there the following day. While visiting the cafe, Serena overheard Vanessa Woodfield mentioning Emmerdale Farm. Remembering Robert Sugden's address, she decided to make her way there. For reasons that remained unclear, Serena let herself into the house shared by Robert and Aaron Dingle. She was discovered by Serena Sugden, who was speaking to Robert on the phone while searching for a gift for baby Layla. Although Sarah was shocked to find a stranger inside, Serena quickly introduced herself and explained who she was. Since Serena's arrival was first announced, viewers have been eager to learn how she fits into the Sugden family and what links her to Sarah, Robert, and Andy. Sarah had no memory of Serena and was surprised when Serena claimed that Robert was her cousin. Serena explained that her grandfather was a cousin of Robert's father, making the pair distant relatives. It was then revealed that Serena and Sarah had last seen each other years earlier at Jackie's wedding, when Sarah was still a child, receiving cancer treatment. Serena Sugden's family connection explained. A few weeks after joining the soap, Casey shared further details on Instagram to explain Serena and Robert's family ties. She revealed that Serena is the great-granddaughter of Edward Sugden. Back in Emmerdale's very first episode in 1972, the villagers gathered for the funeral of Jacob Sugden, who was Edward's brother. Because Jacob was the father of Jack Sugden, who later became Robert's father, Robert and Serena are technically second cousins once removed. As the relationship is complicated, they simply refer to each other as cousins. Since arriving in the village, Serena has faced several obstacles and has repeatedly had to convince people that she is nothing like John Sugden. Like many residents, Serena was initially taken in by John's charm. After she finally cleared up the misunderstandings with Robert and Aaron, they agreed to give her another opportunity. However, shortly after promising to be completely honest, another hidden truth came to light. It was revealed that Serena had secretly entered Home Farm and stolen a USB stick belonging to Kim Tate. For now, Serena's reason for investigating the Tate family remains a mystery. What has become clear, however, is that she is regularly exchanging text messages with an unknown person about everything she is doing. Emmerdale viewers are convinced the ITV drama has hinted at the identity of Dr. Caitlin Todd's killer, following the latest development in Charity Dingle's fight to bring her to justice. Fans already know that Dr. Todd will be killed later this year, after a flash-forward scene showed her dead in a pool of blood. However, the identity of her killer and the circumstances surrounding her death remain a closely guarded mystery. Monday's episode pushed the storyline forward when Charity received devastating news from the police, leaving both her and her husband, Mackenzie Boyd, heartbroken. The emotional scenes followed Charity's decision to attend a support group as she continued trying to recover from Dr. Todd's sexual assault. Although the session helped her take another step forward, she returned home exhausted and unsure about what the future held. After arriving back at Tug Gyle, Charity told Mackenzie where she had been. Their conversation was interrupted when Detective Sergeant Reed called to say she was coming over with an update on the investigation. Because previous police developments had ended in disappointment, Charity immediately feared bad news, and her concerns were soon confirmed. When D.S. Reed arrived, she explained that the Crown Prosecution Service had decided not to charge Dr. Todd because there was insufficient evidence to bring the case to court. The decision left Charity devastated, as she had hoped Todd would finally answer for the sexual assault, as well as the months of blackmail and manipulation she had endured. Mackenzie was equally outraged and struggled to contain his frustration, questioning how Todd could avoid facing any legal punishment. Determined to find another way to hold the doctor accountable, Charity and Mackenzie reminded D.S. Reed that Todd had previously bullied Jacob Sugden during their time working together at the hospital. Jacob had even submitted an official complaint after experiencing months of intimidation and unprofessional behaviour. However, Reed explained that those allegations fell under workplace procedures rather than criminal law, meaning they could not strengthen the police investigation. Feeling that every route to justice had been blocked, Charity went upstairs, believing there was nothing more she could do. Mackenzie, however, refused to give up. Certain that Todd had harmed more people than anyone knew, he approached Vanessa Woodfield and suggested they try to locate other former victims who might provide the evidence police were missing. He argued that Todd had gone to great lengths to pressure Jacob into withdrawing his complaint, indicating there could be a much wider pattern of abusive conduct involving other members of hospital staff. Vanessa agreed they should continue digging into Todd's past, and together they resolved to search for anyone else who may have suffered because of her actions. Their plan immediately sparked speculation among viewers, with many believing the storyline has now hinted at the person who could ultimately be responsible for Todd's death. Some fans believe Vanessa could become so determined to help Charity and expose Todd that her pursuit of justice may eventually turn into a deadly act of revenge. Social media was soon flooded with theories after the episode aired. One viewer wrote, "Would be great if Vanessa kills Todd." Another commented, "Mac and Vanessa are looking for more of Todd's victims. I really think Vanessa will end up killing her." A third fan posted, "I wish Vanessa didn't have to team up with Mac against Dr. Todd, but I'm pleased she's finally discovering the truth." Other viewers suggested Vanessa's emotional commitment to supporting Charity could drive her to extreme measures if Dr. Todd continues escaping justice. Whether the program is genuinely building Vanessa up as Todd's killer or simply introducing another misleading suspect remains unclear. Although the flash-forward has already confirmed Dr. Todd's death, the show is keeping the killer's identity secret, ensuring every argument, partnership, and suspect will face intense scrutiny in the coming weeks. With Charity running out of legal options and Mackenzie and Vanessa beginning their own unofficial investigation, the pressure on Dr. Todd continues to mount, increasing the possibility that someone seeking justice could eventually decide to take the law into their own hands. Emmerdale airs on ITV1 every weeknight at 8 p.m, while new episodes are also available to stream from 7 a.m. on ITVX and YouTube.